Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing card-based strategy game The Battle for Sector 219. Game features skirmishes against the AI and also has online asynchronous multiplayer if you're interested in playing against humans. I'm just going to do a game against the AI. Games are pretty quick, under 10 minutes, so I'll probably have time to do a couple of them. The objective is to take over the enemy base. First thing you can do is if you don't like any of your starting cards, you can discard them for replacements, so I'm going to discard that one right there. Basically what you do is you play cards, which are different types of units. Each unit has different attributes. On the left in blue is the areas that they can supply or grab supply from. In the middle are squares that they can attack that surround the unit. And then in black are the tiles that they can assist in an attack in. In order to do a successful attack, you need to both have play an attacking card and then have that tile that it's targeting be assisted by another one of your units. The only exception to that is artillery, which is what this guy played, that can fire one or two spots in front of it without needing support. You also have airstrikes, which let you simply remove any unit from the map. And basically, it's just a game of playing cards. The interface is very basic. For whatever reason, all these cards are needlessly cramped together, which makes it extremely difficult to see all of the attributes of each of the cards. Now, you'll learn them over time as you play, but for some reason, it just squeezes them when it has all this real estate to the right or left that it could just simply spread the cards out. There's only up to 5 plus 2 airstrikes available in the game, so it's not like you'll have a hand of 13 cards because you play 2 each turn and then draw 2. But there's simply no reason to cover up information that could be useful. Another thing I wish that they would do is highlight on the game board which squares are currently in supply so you have a better idea as to where you can play cards. But again, very basic accessibility here. So I'm going to start playing here against the AI. I believe first thing I'm going to do is just play a basic infantry unit. What this does is that means that I can place any unit. If you'll notice its card there, it supplies the 4, horizontal, 2 vertical tiles surrounding it. So I can then play the skirmishers in any of those 3 spots surrounding it. The deal with skirmishers is they don't attack, but they do assist in any attack in any surrounding tile, which is pretty nifty. Now you can see he played the artillery, which took that out, and then played an infantry here. Now, if I play an attack unit here, they can't attack the infantry because this infantry only assists on horizontal and vertical things. So actually probably would have been better to play a skirmisher in your base, but that's okay. I'm going to play artillery and take that guy out, and I'm going to play a second artillery and take that guy out. You can only attack once per card immediately when you play it. The AI is pretty good, and he's about to beat me, potentially. My win-loss ratio, which will pop up here when I finish this first game, will be very disappointing. And for some reason, it stopped counting wins and losses when it updated to the release version. At least that'll be my story. This Marine guy, basically what you want to do is you want to get supply to either side of the enemy base, and then you're good to go. So this Marine is very dangerous. Since I have no means of attacking him directly, I'm going to just use an airstrike and remove him from the map, which is a completely cheap way of doing things. I'm going to take the shock troop. What I'd like to do is take the shock troop and play him there, but I think I'm just going to play the skirmishers. Since you are limited to 2 actions per turn, you really kind of have to, be wary of where you're going to attack and playing things out. And sometimes you're at the mercy of the terrible cards that you get. I'm going to play the shock troops to take him out, and then I'm just going to put an infantry here. If you place skirmishers on or really good supply units on either side there of the base, that's kind of the best way of doing it. Now, they don't have any airstrikes left, so that's good. Now this Marine still worries me, so I'm going to take him out. And I'm going to place a shock troop. If both sides run out of cards, it's whoever has the most cards played on the map is the winner. Now, This is not supplied. That's what the star means. The star is areas that are not supplied. So unfortunately, I can't do Marines and then take this guy out. I will have to actually probably artillery this. And I'm going to connect him to the supply by just putting a simple infantry squad there. Drop troops are also very useful to use up around the enemy base because they'll provide an attack. So I actually am going to play a drop squad, and I'll probably do it here. And then let me do a shock troop. I'll take him out. And I lost. Don't speak of my win-loss ratio. So he he basically did his supply line here. He took out my unit and played a Marine, and that was it. So let's play again. There's no difficulty settings or anything, so and I hate going first. It's just annoying. All right, what do I want to do? We'll do infantry. They always play artillery first and take out your unit, because then that removes all your supply. But I will do the same thing. Ugh, these are terrible. Terrible cards. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Ugh, skirmishers, I guess. There's nobody to attack over there. Oh, they're gonna win. Yep. Cool. Took out my base. I forgot that. See, this is why the supply lines for both friendly and opponent would be very useful to outline on the card. I forgot that the Marines was grabbing supply from here, and then he just carded my guy, and that was it. So he had 2 Marines, and basically that won him the game. Let's do it again. As you can see, games are really quick. I'm going to take the shock infantry out. Oh, I get to go first again. Awesome. Artillery. Oh, what a shock. Haha. But I took both yours out. You'll take mine out. Oh, goodness. Alright, I can take that skirmishers out if I had a Marines, which I do. Then I'll do an infantry. But I can't take out that infantry because he only does up or left. Or right or down. Alright. Yeah, if you hold it, blows it up. I don't know what I want to do, to be honest. If I could play skirmishers somewhere, but I gotta worry about. I mean, he can't. I don't think he can take me out on one unless he had a Marine, and I'm not close enough to airstrike him out either. I actually might do that. God, if I had a Marine, I could win. That's unfortunate. Let me just artillery him. Or no, I couldn't win because he was out of supply. And now my base is completely undefended, so that's cool. Get your cards out of here. Freaking artillery all the time. Just go away. Do that. Get the shock troops in supply. Oh, I'm causing the AI to think really hard, so that's usually a good sign. Oh my god! Alright. One more. I'm not very good at this. Can you tell? Oh look, I get to go second. Cool. Let's artillery him. Since that's what you freaking do to me every time. Damn, I can't do anything with that. Well, yeah, I can. JK. He'll drop an artillery or something. Oh. Huh. Can I win this? No, because I don't have any Marines in my hand. So that's too bad. This worries me, though. Because he could... That's dangerously close. So I'm going to do... What do I want to do? Let's do that. Alright. Ooh. Hey! I lost. Except I didn't, I won. That's why. That's probably why the count's off. Hey, there we go. I finally won one. Good. Let's stop now while I'm ahead. So, as you can see, very simple rules. It takes a little bit to get used to. Some of the cards are kind of confusing about, you know, what's not in supply, which are these stars, and what is in supply. Again, I wish that it would spread out the cards more along the bottom, and so you could actually see all the attributes, and then highlight on the game board which areas are in supply for both you and the enemy. That would be extremely helpful. You know, it does have asynchronous multiplayer, so that's nice. You can do skirmishes against a pretty capable AI opponent. As you saw, I lost to him 3 times in a row, and I've been playing the game for, you know, enough to get the game rules down at least. Not enough to get good at it, apparently. It has a range of different cards that you can play. Basic infantry units, drop squads that can go anywhere. The skirmishers that support an attack. Artillery units, which are super annoying. The powerful marines that can pull in the supply from the corners. And the airstrike, which are equally annoying when played by the AI. That can remove any card from the game board. So, you know, it's a neat little strategy game. Has a little bit of a, you know, impenetrability because of the way that the interface is. And it does take some, you know, learning what the cards do and what the most successful combinations are. But that said, it is a pretty enjoyable, quick little strategy game. So that's all I have for today. Until next time, bye now.